Archangel Michael has an urgent message about someone who is suffering right now because of you. They made the biggest error of their lives by not returning your love and not giving you time. This person pushed you away when you offered them your heart. They ignored you when you needed them most. They chose other things over you. Now they are drowning in regret. Every day they wake up knowing they lost something precious that can never be replaced. Archangel Michael can see their pain. He watches as they struggle with the weight of their mistake. Their soul cries out for a second chance they're not sure they deserve. This person carries heavy regret in their heart. The weight of losing you has become too much to bear alone. They took your love for granted. When you gave them attention, they looked the other way. When you made time for them, they said they were too busy. When you showed them your heart, they treated it like it meant nothing. They pushed you away with cold words and distant behavior. They made you feel small when you deserved to feel cherished. They chose temporary pleasures over lasting love. Now they sit in the emptiness they created. The space where you used to be feels like a hole in their chest. Nothing fills it, no matter how hard they try. Archangel Michael sees their suffering clearly. He watches them reach for their phone to call you, then pull back in fear. He sees them write messages they never send. He knows the depth of their regret. Without you, their life has started to fall apart in ways they never expected. Success feels meaningless. Achievements bring no joy. Every good moment is shadowed by your absence. They finally understand you were their true blessing. You were the person meant to walk beside them through this life. They threw away something sacred because they were too blind to see its value. Now they want desperately to reach out, but don't know how. Fear holds them back. Shame weighs them down. They wonder if you've moved on and found someone who treats you better. Divine forces are working to reconnect your souls. The universe is creating opportunities for healing. Spiritual doors are opening that were closed before. The pain they carry grows heavier each day. Their mistake haunts their quiet moments. Sleep brings dreams of you that feel more like memories of what could have been. Archangel Michael has stepped in to help both of you heal. He works to soften their hardened heart and prepare yours to receive truth. Like this video now to open your spiritual channel to receive this message. Archangel Michael says this person remembers every moment of your love and devotion. They replay memories of your kindness like old films in their mind. They were blind to your value when they had you. Your smile didn't move them the way it should have. Your laughter didn't light up their world like it could have. Your presence felt ordinary when it was actually extraordinary. They were chasing other things instead of appreciating you. Maybe it was career success that consumed their attention. Maybe it was other relationships they thought were more exciting. Maybe it was their own ego telling them they could do better. All those choices led them to a cold and empty place. The things they chased turned to dust in their hands. The success feels hollow. The other relationships ended in disappointment. Their ego left them alone with only regret for company. Now they see clearly that you were their true destiny. You were the person their soul was meant to find. You were the blessing they were too foolish to recognize. They lie awake at night thinking of you. Sleep escapes them as your face fills their thoughts. They remember the way you looked at them with pure love in your eyes. They miss the sound of your voice. They miss your touch. They miss the way you made ordinary moments feel special. They miss how safe they felt when you were near. Every new person they meet gets compared to you. Every smile is measured against yours. Every conversation feels shallow compared to the depth you offered. No one measures up to what you gave them. No one comes close to filling the space you left behind. Their heart knows it lost its home when it lost you. Type amen now to strengthen the spiritual connection forming between your souls. Archangel Michael says they have been trying desperately to reach you in ways you might not notice. The signs are all around you if you know where to look. They scroll through old photos of you late at night. Their finger hovers over your contact name in their phone. They read old messages you sent them, finally seeing the love in words they once ignored. They drive by places you used to go together, coffee shops where you talked for hours, parks where you walked side by side. Streets that hold memories they can't let go of anymore. They've picked up their phone to call you 1,000 times. They've typed out messages explaining everything they feel. But fear stops them from pressing send. They delete the words and sit with their cowardice. Their greatest fear is that you've moved on to someone better, someone who sees your worth from the start, someone who gives you the love you always deserved. The thought tears them apart inside. You appear in their dreams almost every night. Sometimes the dreams are memories of real moments you shared. Other times they're visions of the life you could have built together. They wake up reaching for you only to find empty space. Strange synchronicities remind them of you constantly. They hear your favorite song in every store. They see your name everywhere they look. The universe won't let them forget you. Everyone in their life has heard them talk about you. Friends are tired of hearing your name. Family members gently suggest they need to move on, but they can't stop speaking of you like you're the one that got away. Every relationship they try to start fails before it begins. They sabotage connections because no one is you. They compare every person to your memory and find them lacking. Archangel Michael amplifies their regret to teach them the lesson their soul needs to learn. If you wish to strengthen the divine energy of reconciliation and healing, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering honors the sacred intervention happening in both your lives. Your energy exchange supports the spiritual work Archangel Michael performs to bring truth and healing to your heart. Type 777 now to open your spiritual channel fully to receive the complete truth about the situation. Archangel Michael says the depth of their suffering goes beyond what anyone can see on the surface. They hide their pain behind smiles and busy schedules. Whatever success they achieve feels completely empty without you there to share it. Promotions and accomplishments bring a moment of satisfaction, followed by the crushing reminder that you're not there to celebrate with them. Money means nothing when there's no one special to spend it on. Achievement loses its sweetness when there's no one who truly cares to hear about it. Status and recognition feel like empty prizes compared to what they lost. They've pushed away people who genuinely care about them. Friends who try to help get shut out. Family members who offer support get ignored. They isolate themselves in their regret. Their pride is crumbling under the weight of truth. The ego that told them they were too good for you now mocks them with their loneliness. All their arrogance has turned to ash. Pain is making them humble in ways nothing else could. They're learning lessons they refuse to learn when you try to teach them gently. The universe is a harsh teacher now. Loss is showing them your true worth. Every day without you is another lesson in what they threw away. They finally see clearly what they were too blind to recognize before. They realize now that you saw their true soul when no one else did. You loved the real person behind all their masks and pretenses. You accepted them fully when they had nothing impressive to offer. Material things no longer bring them satisfaction. Possessions feel meaningless. Shopping brings no joy. Nothing in the physical world can fill the spiritual emptiness of losing. Type 333 now to receive the divine clarity Archangel Michael brings to your heart. Archangel Michael says this person is preparing themselves to reach out to you. They're gathering courage to face the possibility of your rejection. Fear grips them when they think about contacting you. What if you're angry? What if you've forgotten them? What if you found someone who treats you the way they should have from the beginning? They're working on themselves first before approaching you. They know they need to change. They understand now what you needed from them, that they failed to give. They want to become worthy of your love this time. They're trying to grow into the person who deserves someone like you. They're shedding old patterns and learning new ways of loving. Changes are happening in their life because of losing you. They're more patient now, more appreciative, more aware of the small gestures that mean everything. They're becoming humble where they were once proud. They finally understand what you needed from them. Time and attention, consistency and care. To be chosen first instead of being an afterthought. To feel valued instead of taken for granted. Their plan is to make real amends for the pain they caused. Not just empty apologies, but actual changed behavior. They want to prove through actions that they've learned from their mistakes. They're willing to do whatever it takes to earn a second chance. They would wait years if needed. They would prove themselves again and again. No effort feels too great compared to what they lost. Archangel Michael guides their transformation from the inside out. He softens the hardness in their heart. He opens their eyes to truths they refused to see before. They pray for your happiness, even if it's not with them. They've learned to love you enough to want the best for you regardless of their own desires. If you wish to honor this sacred healing happening in both your lives, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering strengthens the bridge between souls that divine forces are building. Your energy exchange shows appreciation for Archangel Michael's guidance and supports the reconciliation. Energy flowing through this moment. Type 999 now to strengthen your divine connection and prepare for what comes next. Archangel Michael says the moment of potential reconciliation draws closer with each passing day. Divine timing is preparing both your hearts for what may come. Signs will appear that show their return is approaching. Pay attention to the world around you. Messages are coming in unexpected forms. You might receive an unexpected text or call from them. Their name might appear in your notifications after months or years of silence. They might reach out through mutual friends first, testing the waters to see if you're open to hearing from them. People from your shared past may suddenly mention them in conversation. Old friends might bring up their name out of nowhere. You'll notice the universe placing reminders of them in your path. The synchronicities will increase dramatically. You'll see their name written in random places. Songs that remind you of them will play everywhere you go. The spiritual signs will become impossible to ignore. Both of you are being spiritually prepared for reconnection. Your souls are being cleansed of old hurts. Your hearts are being opened to the possibility of healing and growth. Archangel Michael orchestrates the divine timing of when you'll cross paths again. He knows the perfect moment when both hearts are ready. Not too soon when wounds are still too fresh. Not too late when the door has permanently closed. This separation served both souls' growth in different ways. You grew stronger standing on your own. You learned self-love and discovered your worth. You became whole without needing someone else to complete you. Their suffering taught them gratitude and humility. Pain broke down their ego. Loss showed them what truly matters. They learned to value what they once took for granted. Type Amen now to complete the healing energy flowing through your soul and open your heart to all divine possibilities that await. You Archangel Michael wants you to understand something important about your own worth and power. You deserve better treatment than you received from this person. The growth you've experienced through this pain has made you stronger. You've learned to stand alone. You've discovered your value doesn't depend on anyone else recognizing it. This person's regret confirms what you always knew deep inside. You were enough. You were more than enough. Their failure to see it was never about your worth, but about their blindness. If reconciliation happens, it should only be because it serves your highest good, not because you need them, not because you can't be happy without them. Only if the relationship can be healthy and whole. Remember your power. Remember you are complete on your own. You don't need this person to be happy or fulfilled. Type Amen to seal this divine wisdom and healing into your heart and soul.